Hey everybody, what's good? It's your boy Destro. It's the first video I'm dropping in a while, but I'm definitely trying to get myself back into the saddle and definitely make something of myself and something of this. So, that being said, this little self-cast right here is something I just felt I had to make. I recently saw Black Adam as of last night, and in my full honesty, despite being one of the biggest fans of The Rock from his early days in professional wrestling and him doing his movies and stuff, I would honestly have to give Black Adam a 5 out of 10. I mean, it's the first superhero movie, like mainline superhero movie slash IP, where you're really seeing somebody with superpowers do some henchmen in, like, guys, they're getting like hurt pretty bad, killed, murdered, all that stuff. It's like I was enjoying that action, but where I felt the film was lacking was the just I don't know. I felt like it was a very weak side story of the whole woman and her son and protecting of the country, the way they were going about it, and then just it was a very it was weak. It was beyond weak for me. It got annoying after a certain point. I was just like, why am I still watching this movie? And I again, I'm a big fan of The Rock. Like I said, pro wrestling days. I'm a very big fan of The Rock, and it was a very bold decision for DC to just give Black Adam his own movie, considering how much of his origin is tied to Shazam. But I said, okay, let's see where we could, go with this. My As for the villain, they suffered from another classic. You didn't really think this villain out, and you knew he meant nothing at the beginning of the movie. You knew when he was gaining everything, he meant nothing. And by the end of the movie, I was like, I don't even care. What personally, if the decision were left up to me, if I were gonna execute this, I would have gone with perhaps a storyline where the evil paramilitary group that's controlling Kondak would have been, I guess, sub-sanctioned or at least being run by maybe some people from some rogue agents from Cadmus who had access to maybe like one or two Ultramen that Black Adam could have gone up against. Considering if you remember the Justice League Unlimited cartoon, Black Adam, sorry, not Black Adam, Superman and the Justice League fought the Ultramen, and then later on it was found out they were, human experiments from Project Cadmus. So that was a good place they could have gone. I would have gone in that direction personally, if you ask me. But DC's going where they're going. Apparently, Dwayne The Rock Johnson, I guess he managed a certain amount of this movie or produced or whatever. I'm just saying, for me, there was a lot lacking. And obviously, spoiler for the ending. For those of y'all who, I guess, don't like spoilers, I'm giving y'all a heads up now. The whole immediately introducing Henry Cavill at the end with Superman, like, I'm personally happy that Henry Cavill is back. He's like the best Superman we've had in years, again. But to immediately throw Black Adam at Superman and completely have him sidestep Shazam, I just personally don't see the allure to that. I mean, I get it. You do oftentimes want to have your heavy hitters go up against each other, but it's like, give a few movies when you're starting to make that build instead of just going in like hot, when we clearly know that it's like you guys have a reputation of dropping the ball on these things. I mean, for me personally, Man of Steel, not that the entire movie was good aside from the ending. I personally didn't want them to kill General Zod. I feel like they really cut off future storylines with that. But again, the past is the past. As for where it currently sits for Black Adam, I would definitely have to say to myself, would I watch it again? No, I certainly would not. And I would recommend for DC, if, let's say, they were to hear me, or any of you viewers, if you guys care to counter my points, or if you want to voice your sentiment, I would simply say for DC, you got a lot to go back to the drawing board on, especially after seeing Black Adam. I mean, I didn't expect a lot from this movie when it came, but I didn't expect it to hit as low as it did. So, you know, what I hopefully see in the future is these IPs that I've, that are near and dear to my heart. I would want them to get better so that we get a more entertaining product rather just just a generic superhero movie that after a while kind of fizzles out and makes you say to yourself, you're done. So that was just a quick little snippet of me giving you guys my personal take on Black Adam. Uh, if you guys would like to hear more, I would like, comment, subscribe. Hit me up in the comment section. I'm always up for debates. I got no problem with it. So I really appreciate you guys' time. I'm small fish right now, but I would like to hopefully be a big fish someday, So thank you guys. I appreciate it, and there will be more in the future. This is not the end. My comedy and stuff is definitely gonna go somewhere, and when it does, hopefully a lot of y'all can say you were there early on when the ride started. Thank you very much. Peace out.